and welcome to Transport and Works in Motion, a monthly program produced by the Ministry of Transport, Works and Water Resources to keep you informed about ongoing projects and various procedures for any business you may need to conduct with the ministry and its various departments. In this extended program, we'll give you an update on work being done under the road rehabilitation and improving connectivity of road infrastructure project, which is funded by the Inter-American Development Bank. The $43 million project was officially launched on July 1st, 2022, and preparation work began shortly after that. 2 contractors, C.O. Williams Construction and Infra Construction, have been assigned to carry out the work under the guidance of MTWW. Representatives from each organization will discuss the progress at their respective sites.
We started this work physically around August. That's only 3 months ago. So basically, we have 9 roads in all. 8 have already started. Each road section we call a lot. So the first lot, which is the BC Highway, the eastbound lanes between Hothersal, that's Clyde, Walcott, Roundabout, and Haggett Hall, Norman Niles. That's the only section we've not started. This one we're on is actually lot 2, Carmichael Road. It's approximately 1.6 kilometers long. The contractor started in early August, and right now we are approximately 20% completed on this work.
Currently now we are at the stage of marling to formation level. So the next step will be curves. But while we are doing this, we are also preparing the shoulders, coming running from north to south, and then the earthen drain will follow, and then we will start to set up for the curb line on the western side of the project.
Well, this is actually a total reconstruction. You would notice that the contractor would have come out and dug right the way down, and they've put down geofabric because we have very, very deep, expansive clears here. They're doing well works because their wells close to the road. They have to actually take out the existing casing, concrete casing, clean the wells, put back new casing. They have concrete works to do. It is basically going to be a whole new road. And there's one important feature that we're looking to put here, and that is on the eastern side of the road. Here, what we're looking to do is put one shoulder on that eastern side. We've gotten permission to use Sagicar's land and to actually put the drainage, that is open earth drain, as well as the shoulder on the side of the road.
This project started approximately around the end of August or so. It was plagued with some heavy rainfall, as you will know, generally through the whole area, but this was one that was shut all the time. So we wouldn't have any interference with vehicular traffic and stuff like that. But once the bulk of the rain subsided and the material is once workable, we resume work again. Yes, the drainage will be substantially improved to get rid of standing water. Now this is an existing agricultural land, so we will have some wells to take the surplus water off, but they will be earthen drained to channel it off the road. Once it passes the shoulder, it will go into the earthen drain and then drain to the wells, the designated wells.
Lot 4, that's in St. Philip. We're looking from the crane to St. Lawrence Castle. That road is 2.2 kilometers long. It was rescheduled to start in July, and currently we are about 10% or so on that. We have to finish this work before St. Lawrence Castle opens, so we are working hard to get it finished by February.
So we're working from the crane roundabout, the small little roundabout right above the beach access, and then we turn and go towards St. Lawrence Castle, stopping right before Long Bay Road. Right now we have available to us to work on is from Union Bay Junction to the crane roundabout. On the other section of work, the National Petroleum Corporation is doing some main work. We have met with them and the engineers on the project a few times, and that section from Union all the way to Long Bay Road is still not in a position that can hand over to infra for us to do any work in that area.
The next one is Lot 5, Highway 6, the Henry Forde roundabout to Searles, or what we call the Rising Sun Road. We visited that road yesterday, and we can say that that's approximately 60% completed. The work is pretty far advanced, and even though we have a few issues with Barbados Water Authority, I think we are doing quite well on the road. On that particular stretch of road, we removed all the asphalt when we were preparing the base for the curbing. We noticed that a lot of the base was mud. The ministry had then given us the go-ahead to remove the mud to a certain depth and reinstate it with fresh marl compacted. That has all been done, and while doing that, the BWA were doing some work at the Rising Sun Reservoir, and by extension they wanted to replace some of the main coming out of the reservoir and then change some valves and fix some leaks that they had on that section. So the scope of that section ended up being quite a bit larger than it initially was anticipated.
Lot 6 is from Searles to 6 Roads. The rehabilitation work there has generated much public discussion about whether this road needed to be repaired. Consultant engineer on the project, Grenville Phillips, explains that what is being done is really a preventative measure to protect the longevity and lifespan of the road. To help us understand this better, he breaks down the components of a road structure.
A road with a strong foundation usually has a base course, a granular base course, and then some sub-base courses, all well compacted. Once you've built your road, then you protect it with a wearing course. That usually goes on the top, and that's usually the black asphaltic material, which is generally the only visible part of the road that you see. But that is protecting the road structure. Eventually that wearing course wears away. It may wear away after 15 or 20 years. When it starts to crack and wear away, rainwater may get into the structure and start to deteriorate the structure, meaning that it will be relatively more expensive to repair. The Searles to 6 Roads road, that's lot 6, that has a good foundation, but the wearing course is wearing away. And there are areas where you can see that it's starting to affect the base course, the structure. So you want to protect the structure. So by examining the cracks of the one at Searles to 6 Roads, you will see that some areas of the base course are starting to deteriorate, and it's going to be a lot more expensive to repair it later.
This particular lot or stretch of road is 6 kilometers long, and the work has been allocated to infra construction.
Currently we have paved almost a Pickwick stand. We have removed all the asphalt straight to 6 Roads Roundabout, and right now we are just waiting to continue the pave. We're supposed to be dealing with all the drains, cleaning out the wells, the culverts. We've had a lot of issues in terms of getting the wells, the culverts, the drains all clean. We've done some, but it's been very challenging with the weather that we've been having. The rain, September, October, even now in November, the rain has been continuous and extremely unpredictable. And when you're dealing with the wells and the culverts, it's not really possible to do it once there's a lot of rain. It becomes dangerous. The wells get full of water. It's just almost impossible. So we're hoping now that going into almost in December that we can get that turned around quickly. Once everything dries out and get that section of work completed, but at the same time completely paving to 6 roads. With the projects, we understand that the public, obviously, it's a lot of road work that's happening all at once. We are trying our best to handle the huge quantity of work that is going on. We do appreciate the time of year is very difficult in terms of the weather, and we just really ask that the public, work with us, and we understand it's frustrating, but try and have a understanding that these roads are being done to give the road users and make Barbados better.
We have 3 other roads, which will be lot 7, Lears Road. That started recently as well, but only a small section has begun. We also have Belle Road, which is the same thing. Belle Road, that's all closed off through traffic. And that road is slated to finish in February.
Lears section, which is from lot 8, which is called lot 8, which is from the same Lears to the Jackman side. We started the milling last week. I started milling off the existing surface to ready mix, because obviously we want to maintain the traffic to the businesses and stuff like that. So we use our opportunity to work on the section from the roundabout coming to ready mix. We did the excavation this weekend. We got it done, but unfortunately plagued with heavy rainfall again. We had the marl in, but the rainfall and obviously the traffic coming through early the Monday morning, it started to move a little bit, and our health and safety department took a decision to close it for the traveling public safety. On completion, we see improved drainage. We will see improved infrastructure in terms of pedestrian traffic, in terms of sidewalks. With the improved drainage, the infrastructure for the traveling public, definitely a smooth drivable surface once it's finished. No potholes, because you know that was an area that the public was reaching out for a very long time. So you will see a continuation from where we did commercial developments, and it will smoothly transition into what we were mandated to do for under the IADB contract.
We started this work in Lot 9 on the 9th of November. Currently on this project, we have to remove all the asphalt. On the road, it's around 6 to 8 inches thick of asphalt. And then we have to prepare the road to be reinstated with new asphalt. We are going to be going from, as I said, Belleplaine all the way to the bottom of Canewood. It is, give or take, 5 kilometers of road that we have to do.
Lot 3, which is Highway 3, from Walcott Roundabout going to Lears Roundabout, that is substantially completed. And that is actually the only of the lots that is substantially completed.
We just finished lot 3, which is the section from Hothersal to the Clyde Walcott Roundabout. It's driving rather smoothly. We basically had some rain delays on that job as well, but it was opened officially, I would say, last week to the through traffic of the general public.
Roadworks usually cause some form of disruption to the districts where the work is being done. Residents and business operators along the finished Clyde Walcott to Hothersal stretch shared their experiences.
Well, I'm very, very happy that it's over, because, it kind of like stopped us from being able to come down the road. And when we did, the road would be wet and soggy, and persons wasn't really stopping, so the sales went down dramatically. I would encourage people to, you gotta be patient, because, at the end of the day, it can benefit everyone.
Water to run on road, and when cars pass, you can get wet up and what's not. Hey, true. The best I see road in good years. Hey, true.
Was a bit low on the business side, seeing that traffic had to divert. Comparing before, it wasn't too pleasant, but seeing that the road work has done, it is much better.
Before the road work was done, it was a bit terrible, especially for in front the business, because as you know, the potholes, and they had a lot of recurring potholes in front of the driveway. So every time customers had to come in, they had to drop in a pothole before they get in the yard, and when they get, they had to drop in water go. So now that all of that done, it improved. So people feel comfortable driving in now, and people feel a lot more comfortable taking this road to come here. So just be patient, take your time, the people do what they gotta do, sort it out, and you'll be on your way.
As work continues on the road rehabilitation and improving connectivity of road infrastructure project, the Ministry of Transport, Works and Water Resources, along with its contractors, will keep you posted on the progress. In the meantime, for weekly updates, you can visit the Ministry's Facebook and Instagram at MTW Barbados.